All right, so lately I've been working out and bought some equipment, used some old equipment. So I got my aerobic rider 2 machine here when I'm just like fast forwarding it and just while watching a podcast on YouTube, watching the Golden Hour, which is one of my favorites. Of course, I got my gloves because I gotta have smooth hands. Smooth hands. I like it a lot. I like having smooth hands. I don't want calluses on my hands and whatnot. And then I got my JB Bryant bar. This is a bar 2 that has that rubber all over the belt buckle or whatever, and then the hooks. And then of course you got the aluminum bar. The second bar, this is the long bar. This is the 36 long bar, and it's not adjustable. It's only like one size. But it's actually really cool and it's very sturdy. It's very light as well. And so far, I haven't had any frays with the band itself because it has that rubber grip. It has that rubber coating on the outside of the hook. So I'm just doing some fast forwarding, like super speed, like the Flash or Sonic. I still need to learn how to like do like special effects where you can do like electricity. I don't know where to get that, and I have to figure that out because I'm using DaVinci Resolve, the free version, and I'm so used to using Filmora. Um, Filmora is good, but I only have one license to it, and it's only on one computer, and it's already on another computer. So I'm using this computer, and I don't have to like switch over every single time I want to work on something. So it's a lot easier for me to just have something else that's free. I mean, it doesn't matter if I have to pay for it, but it's like I don't like that. I have to like constantly sign in, constantly sign out, kick me out of this one, kick me out of that one. Where's my password? Bring it back and forth every single time. So I'm trying out this one because it's this one's more advanced and you can do a lot of stuff with it. And it is free to work with. I mean, if I want to pay for it, it's like $300. So it is a lot of money. So I have to like really be committed to this software, but it does seem pretty cool and a lot more advanced than Filmora. Plus, Filmora is adding a bunch of like AI stuff, a bunch of like assets, a bunch of like there's a lot of like microtransactions and bloatware and subscription. It's becoming like one of those gotcha games, like all these like pop-ups constantly, and it's just a bunch of stuff that I don't want. And the stuff that I do want, they keep moving it around, so I don't know where it is. And it's very frustrating. So I'm trying to learn how to use this program instead. So here I'm doing my push day. This is my push day. Like push and pull. I'm trying to go lower and lower. Right now I'm struggling because I'm at 280 pounds and I'm really fat. So I'm trying to do this with these bands that I got from the Reebok um straps that I bought at Walmart. The whole thing I bought at Walmart. The power cage thing I bought at Walmart. I mean the pull-up bar thing, Walmart. The cap bench is also Walmart. The bar is on Amazon. Um, the mat I'm just using it just in case I fall on my knees and doesn't scrape my knees because that's what happened earlier. Also, the aerobic machine has been there for a while. I've had it since. I mean, my grandfather had it when he bought it. It's been in the garage for years. It's really good for like warming up. That's what I do like about it. It's also really good for like just burning calories because it really gets your heart pumping. And I do enjoy using. The problem is I try to film at nighttime and it's getting dark fast. And this camera is pretty good at recording at night. I mean, it's pretty good at recording, but it's terrible when it comes to audio. That's why I muted the audio and I'm doing the voice over afterwards. So I'm struggling here because the problem is not just like doing a push up, it's also like stability. You have to like make sure that it doesn't go forward or back. So that's the hard part. Now I'm gonna do my now I'm gonna do my shoulder presses. I'm using the resistant bands. Probably I should have zoomed out more. It's the first time doing it from this area. It's also very dark. I need more lights. But I'm using the resistant band. The resistant bands are some no-name brand. They're just green and black right now for the warm up. The bar itself is pretty cool. I do like using it. And then I swap over for a purple and green band, which is more heavier. The only problem is I only have one green and two purple bands, two blacks and two reds, and two, I think only one yellow. So if I want to go heavier, I need to buy a much heavier band. So this is not heavy enough. I was trying to do the audio with the camera, but it's not good. It's absolutely terrible, the audio, and I have no idea how to connect a microphone to it. It's one of these cheap phones that I bought that are prepaid phones. Um, I mean, the video is pretty good, so I'm using it for that. And the bar is cool. The only problem with the bar is that when you using the resistant band, it is kind of a pain to set up because it's like you don't want the bands to get tangled up. So you gotta like, make sure it's layered correctly. You got it also gets stuck to my clothing. So when I'm like putting it behind me, it gets kind of stuck and I have to like struggle with it a little bit. Like right now, it's like, I mean, you can use it for push as well, like bench pressing. But personally, I rather just use calisthenics or, like push ups because right now I'm heavy as fuck. Like, I'm really heavy. So I got a lot of weight I can work with. Before I start like adding, more weight, like instead of buying weight, I can just push myself. So that's a lot easier and a lot cheaper too. I don't have to worry about buying weights. So my fat ass can at least bench a lot right now. And then as I start to lose weight, it gets easier. And that's when I have to use either a resistant band or, do other stuff. Plus, I work out by myself. So I don't want to use a bench press and accidentally, have it fall on my neck or choke myself because I have, I'm working out by myself. And the only one at the house is my grandma at the time. She's not going to pull the weight off of me. So it is terrifying. I don't want to be doing that, when I'm on myself. So I would rather just work out, you know, using my own body weight. Plus, calisthenics looks pretty cool. You can do a lot with it, and it's a lot cheaper. It's one of the way. One of the appealing things for me is just how cheap it is to like, get some push-up stands. Plus, I have my perfect push-ups sitting around somewhere. I can also use that. So right now I'm using this for um my shoulder presses, and I'm using it up to like 3 sets of 15. It's like I go for the warm up and then 3 sets of 15 afterwards. Right now I'm struggling with this, but I could do like 15 with this one with a purple and green. It's so I need to get another band that's thicker and easier to use. The problem is when I'm trying to do the voiceovers, I can hear myself with the software. So I want to get a thicker band. I want to get one of these. They have a thicker one. It's blue from the same company. I mean, same brand. They have a blue one, and then they have an orange one, which is one up. So it's a lot easier. I mean, easier to just install one band versus having to do two bands or three. That's when it gets kind of complicated. 'Cause they get kind of like tangled up with each other. I was trying to do dual layer, but it doesn't work. It's not long enough. The thing is, I used to go to the gym, Planet Fitness. That was my local gym, but it's not convenient for me to go out to my local gym because it's kind of far and I have to walk back and forth. So I started working out at home, and it's so much easier. I don't have to wait for anybody. I can be creative for certain exercises. I can just buy very cheap equipment on Amazon, and the resistance bands are like super cheap to play with. And then the bars are actually pretty affordable. Like this is a $50 bar. It's pretty affordable. And then of course the pull rack is just like $100, and the bench that I have right now is like about $80. So it's really affordable. I don't have to wait on anybody, and I don't have to go to the gym, which is like go to the gym, take the trolley because I don't have a car, and then it takes me an hour to get there, and then work out, warm up, then work out, and then walk home or take the trolley back. But the trolley, the last ride is at 5 p.m. So if you miss it, you miss it, and then you got to walk home, which takes an hour to walk home. It's pretty far. So that's what I don't like going to Planet Fitness anymore. I mean, it's affordable. They got a lot of cool new equipment, but at the same time, it's a lot easier to just do stuff. Especially when I'm only doing like push pull legs. Right now, I'm not working legs because I got some injury on my legs, but right now I'm doing like push and pull. Plus, they got some equipment. It's a lot of affordable equipment right now. I mean, like this is pretty affordable. I also have, instead of you know, one of these like resistant bar platforms, I have a Wii platform. The Wii Fitness platform is pretty good. It's also rated at maximum weight limit at 350 pounds, and I'm currently at 280. Not proud of it. I need to lose more weight, but it's there, if I need to. Plus one of the benefits is that I can always work out whenever I want. I don't have to like go in the morning. It gets crowded as fuck, especially like Thursdays is super crowded. I have to wait on people. So I have to go like the weekends like super empty. But here I can just work out whenever I want. Like people could come over and I'm still working out. Like I don't have to worry about like, you know, waiting on people and stuff. I can just sit down, take my pre-workout, which I'm currently taking the Gorilla Mode base bombsicle that I bought at Walmart. Pretty good, tastes pretty good. It's affordable. I mean, it's only like $25 for this one. I don't know if they have any other flavors, but this is what I'm taking. It doesn't give me a sugar crash. I mean, it doesn't give me a sugar crash. It doesn't like spike me up so hard that I feel like tired afterwards. It's just right now. I really like this one. I know that they came out with another one. I know there's a higher level because this is like the base mode, but it's good enough for me. So I got the bar. I'm doing a voiceover because the microphone was absolute trash when I was recording the first time. This is the shorter bar. This is a different brand. It's a P something, and it's made of aluminum, and it has like a rubber coating, like a foamy rubber coating. It's pretty cool. The only problem with this one is that it is adjustable, so you can like just take it apart and put it back together. But because it's very like cheap aluminum, it starts to strip. The screw part itself starts stripping it, and I don't want to like ruin it. So I just leave it as my second smaller bar. You can adjust this one. You can have a three-piece with it to make it a long bar as well. But I've seen some reviews that it starts to bend once you go long and heavy. But personally, I just like having a short bar. So this is also like an affordable short bar. So I was trying to do like a double band here, and I couldn't do it. It's too short of a cable. It is. I mean, a cable. It was That's one of the issues with it right now is that I need to buy a heavier one. You know, some people are pretty like anal about when it comes to like only resistant bands and some kind of a code. Personally, I don't care about that. I just want to use whatever's affordable, whatever's cheap. And right now, I have a mixture of the two, which is like a weight bar, which is something that we had for a while. I think my dad bought it and never used it. So got it right here. So I got my weight bar right here. This thing is 25 pounds on both sides. It's rusted too. It's very rusted. 25 pounds on both sides, and the bar, I have no idea, probably like 5 pounds. If I had to guess, it's not heavy, but it's just the right size to like work out with it. The only problem is I'm looking for because I'm doing the voiceover because the mic is crap. Because I'm learning how to use this program, and it's very intimidating. Like there's a lot of options. It's it's not difficult. It just takes time, and the only way for me to learn is to just oops, for me only way for me to learn is just to use it constantly and repetitively, like every day. Jump on it, work on it, try new features, try go on YouTube, learn a new tutorial, get the sound effects from somewhere. I've made like about like 5 videos and have uploaded none of them because yeah, I'm still learning how to like which camera is good, which camera is not good. I was using my main phone as a camera and then it fell off and completely scraped the side of the phone because I bought some cheap little Walmart phone holder tripod thing and it completely just janked the phone. I mean, the phone is fine, but it went from like pretty to like it went from like slightly used to like used, like it has its wear and tear. Like it's not an expensive phone, but either way, like it's still like it pissed me off when it fell. I was like, damn it. So I use like a backup phone as my main camera because I don't want to like accidentally scratch it or like ruin it by accident. And I'm also testing what works and what doesn't. So I can record with this phone, but the mic is crap. Like it's absolute trash. I cannot use this audio at all. So right now I'm doing about 10 of these with the weights itself. I wish I could zoom out, but I can't. I fucked this up. I guess it's a learning experience. I've only been working out for two weeks, but I used to work out a lot before COVID, and then I've been kind of like on and off of it, like just lazing around and being lazy was it. Yeah. And then lately, I thought I had diabetes, so I went to a doctor and got a blood test because I went to urgent care before, and they told me I might have diabetes. So I went to my primary doctor, got a blood test, and they told me everything's fine, which really pissed me off a little bit because I was freaking out and I was like, "Oh shit, I got diabetes." And then like the urgent care was really like, "Yeah, you got diabetes. You got to go get your blood work." And then I did have my blood work and they're like, "No, everything's normal. You're fine." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" That just pissed me off, but either way, like it really motivated me to like start working out and exercising more. So that's a good thing because they're like, oh, resistance training is good for controlling blood sugar. So that's why I started working out like crazy now. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, but I've been like hitting it a lot heavier and a lot more often than before. But of course, as I start losing weight, I can have more energy, and of course, like, I'm- I want to work out more. Like the aerobic rider is really, really hard to work out. Like it's tough. It destroys you. Like that one is no fucking joke. I could only last like maybe like 2 minutes, and then I give up on it. In other words, the resistance band, it starts easy and then it gets hard as you start pushing up. And with the weight, it's just heavy all around. Like it's just personally, I like the resistance band more because I can start easy and then it gets hard, easy and then it gets hard, and I can just move it a little bit and then I can just push till failure. But when it comes to the weight, I only have one setting: do it or don't, because I can't go easy. I can't. I don't want to like readjust it every single time. Like take out the weight, but some lighter weight. That's just annoying as hell. Nobody wants to do that. So with the resistance band, it's so easy to just like shift it a little bit, move it a little bit, push till failure. I mean, that's my favorite way of working out is hypertrophy. Um, 3 of 15, and then just push for failure. Because my dog loves to play right now. She loves attention. She craves the attention. I was explaining more in the video, but the problem is since the mic is crap, I'm doing the voiceover, and I kind of already explained what I wanted to explain. So I'm just gonna fast forward this part, because it's been a long ass video now. So yeah, that's about it. This is the end of the video, and I already checked the film and to see how long it is. And so yeah, this is about it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.